Hi guys, and welcome back from Carly at the Herbathicary. Really good to see you guys again. If you're new to the channel or like the videos, please show your support by hitting like and subscribe down below. Welcome to the third in our Easter crochet series. This is part 1, as it did take a bit long to do the video, so I had to do it in 2 parts. But we will be making a kids version of this really cute egg collecting apron that I normally make for chicken keepers, but it works perfectly for Easter egg collecting. And I will be giving away at the end of February one of these to one of our lucky subscribers that comment down below. This one's really cute. It has 6 pockets made specifically for a little person and this really cute little trim. In the first part we will be making the foundation apron, and in the second part we will be adding the pockets and the trim. Details on how to win this cute little apron will be in the description below. We will be working in US terms, and for this project you will need to know chains, slip stitches, single crochets, half double crochets and double crochets, as well as the concept of working in the front loop or the back loop only. I will be using a 3.5mm hook and a worsted weight yarn in 4 different colors. To work out your stitch count, the pockets need to be big enough for the eggs to go in, and I will be doing 2 rows of 3. So I'll be doing 10 stitches for each of the pockets, 2 in between and 4 on either side. So that's 42 plus 1. So let's start with our chain of 43. So starting with our slip stitch, I'm just going to do a chain of 43 in my case. If you want to make your pockets bigger or smaller or add more pockets, for the adults I normally do 3 rows of 4. So we're going to chain 43 and then single crochet in the second chain from the hook and crochet all the way along for a stitch count of 42 for our first row. For our second row we'll be working in half doubles, so chain 1, turn your work, and we're going to half double crochet in every stitch along, again maintaining a stitch count of 42. This will be the bit at the bottom of where the egg part starts. Sorry, the kitty's photobombing me. It loves the crochet hook. So we've done a row of half doubles, and now we're going to start doing the pocket section. So for row 3, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to half double crochet in the first 4 stitches. So that's the bits on the side. We're then going to be doing the pocket section, so working in the back stitch only. We will half double crochet in the next 10 stitches along, and it's that front loop left over that we will be working into when we do the pockets. We're then going to half double crochet through the full stitch of the next 2, and then we'll do the 10 again, so working only in the back stitch, we will, or the back loop rather, we will half double crochet 10 times, then in through the entire stitch twice, and then 10 in the back loop again, which leaves us 4 left over. So in the entire stitch again, or under both loops, we'll do that last 4. So for row 4 and 5, there'll be our repeated lines. So we're going to chain 1 and half double in the first 2. Now our bottom is on the other side, so now we're going to half double in the front loop of the next 2. We're then going to half double in each of the next 10 stitches, and that will be the egg holder section, and then half double in the front loop of the next 2. So now we've got our attaching loops on that side, then half double under both loops of the next 10, half double under the front loops of the next 2, half double under the both loops of the next 10 to complete our last pocket. Then half double in the front loop of the next 2 and under both loops of the last 2. In row 5 we are back on the front of our work, so we'll chain 1, half double in the first 2. Then we're going to be working into the back loop on this row. So back loop, half double crochet in the next 2. We're then going to go through both loops of the next 10 to do the pocket section. Then half double in the back loop of the next 2, half double through the entire stitch, so both loops for the next 10, 2 half double crochets in the back of the next 2, 10 half double crochets through the entire stitch, so both loops, half double in the back of the next 2, and then half double through both loops of the last 2 to complete row 5. And then we're going to repeat row 4 and row 5. I did 4 rows of row 4 and 3 rows of row 5. Grabbed my egg to make sure that it was big enough and it fits perfectly. We're then going to chain 1 and do a row of normal half double crochets, so under both loops. And then we're going to repeat rows 3 upwards again. So row 3, we'll do 4 half double crochets in the first 4 stitches. But as we are now working on the back side of our apron, we're going to do those 10 next double crochets in the front loop. So that's 10 half double crochets in the front loop, and that will keep our pockets all on the same side. We will then be repeating rows 4 and 5 again, exactly the same as we did with the first pocket. So again, I did row 4, row 5, row 4, row 5, row 4, row 5, and then one more row 4 to finish that off. And then again, we're going to chain 1 and do 1 row of plain under both loops half double crochets to finish the base part of the apron, and then we'll get onto the strap. So I'm just finishing my final row of half double crochets, and I'm going to snip my yarn, chain 1 and pull through to secure. For the strap length, I normally take the amount of chains that I've done in the apron and times it by 1.75. So in my case, that's 75 chains. So we'll just chain 75. I want to work around the entire apron first of all before completing the other side. So I am going to attach this to the top left-hand corner of my apron. So we're going to do a row of single crochets all the way around. So those half doubles will count as 2. So we're going to attach in that last half double we did and do 2 single crochets into each row of half doubles along to do the trim, and this will make it more secure, it'll stay tighter, and the strap will be more secure. When we get to the corners where we'll have that row of first single crochets that we did. In that single crochet, we're going to do 3 single crochets. So here we are at the bottom. So I'll just do my last one there. Now we have that first row of single crochets we did and our chain. So we're going to work 3 in there and then work all the way along the bottom and back up the side again. And once you've worked your way all around the edging and we're back to the other side, I did 75 chains on the other side. So I'm going to do 75 plus 1 on this side. So I'll just finish my last single crochets in that last double. Now chain your same chain as the other side plus 1. Then working into the second chain from the hook, we're going to do a row of single crochets. So all down that 75 chain that you just did, or 76 in this case, then through the top of the project, and then back the other side on the other side of the strap. I then did a row of half double crochets back along and finished that off with a row of slip stitches to again make it more secure. And that is the base of our apron complete. I just tied off, well, snipped off my yarn, chain one, and pull that through to secure that. I'm going to go away and sew in those ends, but this is the base done, and if you come back for the next video, we'll do the pockets. And that pretty little flower trim. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.